All right, so this time we want to solve for mole fraction. And remember that mole fraction is moles of solute over moles of solute plus moles of solvent. You could also say this is moles of solution. Just maybe there's a way to get it to moles of solution, but that's the moles of solution. So that's what we want to solve for. And this is what I have. I'm starting with my molarity, 297 moles of KBr over 1 liter of solution. Now, my solution, remember, it's made up of these two things. And I already know that I have this many moles. What I need to get to is solvent. So notice I have this amount, and I even know how many moles are in it of the solute. I just don't know the moles of solvent. So I'm going to have to do a little work to get to solvent. Anytime you have to get to something like that, it's going to involve addition or subtraction or something. So right now I've got liters of solution. I need to get that out of solution so that I can get it into solvent, so that I can get my missing piece. So I'm going to take my liters of solution and I'm going to use my density, 625 grams in 1 liter of solution. And what that's going to give me is 625 grams of solution. Now, I can't just go ahead and say, oh, that solution's made of water and turn it into moles of water, because it's got a little KBr in there also. I need to subtract out the KBr before I do that. Now, I've only got the moles of KBr. How do I subtract out the moles of KBr? Okay, over to the side, I'm going to say in 297 moles of KBr, and then I'm going to go for 119.00, oops, I need that on top, don't I? 119.00 moles of KBr, and then that's in, grams of KBr, in moles of KBr. Hopefully you're good with those. And so what that gives me, 0.297 times 119. Okay, so that gives me, we'll grab this, kind of make it a little smaller here. I'm going to put extra sig figs in here because we're in the middle of the problem. We don't want to lose some decimals or anything. So that tells me that I have that much KBr in this solution. So I just have to subtract. So I'm going to say that 625 minus the 35.343 gives me 625 589 grams of solvent, which we know is water. So then I'm going to take my 589 grams of solvent and I'm going to turn it into moles, 18.01 grams into moles, divided by 18.01. And that gives me, and again, I'm throwing extra sig figs in here because I'm in the middle of the problem and I don't want to lose anything. 5. Now, what I can say is that I have this many moles of solution, but that this is made up of, let me find my moles, 0.297 moles of KBr and 32.7355 moles of water. So now you can see all of my moles are all in there. I'm going to put that in the calculator. 0.297 divided by parentheses 0.297 plus 32.7355. And that's going to give me 0.008, and we had 3 sig figs that we were carrying throughout the majority of this. 899 is my mole fraction of KBr.